If you're a Y2K user, then you need to watch this video because we've got some huge updates to our application. Welcome back to Y2K Finance. Today we're talking about some of the new features that we've added to our application via the Market tab. We've got loads to unpack here, so stay tuned for the whole video. Now, for those of you new here, Y2K Finance is a project live on Arbitrum offering a variety of products based around peg derivatives. If you want to learn more about how you as a user can interact with them, then head to our description where you'll find plenty of links to some of our previous videos. Now, what you need to do first is head to our Y2K website and you'll find there's a new market tab. So we're going to click this tab here and we're going to find all of this data on screen. In this video, we're going to go through what each of these things mean. So what you'll find here is that on this market tab, we've got all of the kind of active vaults available. And essentially this market tab is a nice, easy, clean way for you to see what's going on with Y2K. On the left-hand side, you'll see all of the assets that we support, including all of the stablecoins, as well as STETH and wrapped BTC. And you'll be able to find all of them on the left-hand side here. Besides that, you'll see the strike price. The strike price, obviously being different for each of the assets, can be seen here. Of course, you'll notice that some of the assets are repeated twice. So you'll see USDT here and USDT at the bottom. But remember that this is the strike price for the weekly vault and this is the strike price for the monthly vault. Besides that, we've got the asset price, and this is constantly changing, and that's why there's a green dot beside it. And you'll be able to see the asset prices for all of the assets that we support on our website directly here as well. The insurance price that we've got over here is a really important metric, and I think it's one that you guys will really appreciate. This essentially tells us the cost to insure 1 ETH. And you can see that for all of these assets, the price is very different. And this is, again, something dynamic and it's constantly changing. So you can see here for Frax, if you wanted to insure 1 ETH worth, well, it's going to cost you 0.0205 ETH. And again, this is something that probably will change in the future as well. Besides that, we've got the epoch start dates in here. You can see the epochs for these particular weekly vaults. But if you go down, you'll be able to see some of the monthly vaults available at the bottom here. And similarly, we've got the epoch end. You can clearly see how much time there is remaining for some of these weekly vaults. And again, some of the monthly vaults down below as well. And then here's something, again, really interesting and very easy to kind of appreciate and visualize. We've got the TVL for each of the vaults. And you can see here that we've got a bar, red and purple, essentially referencing the risk side and the hedge side. And by hovering over this bar, you're able to appreciate exactly how much there is in ETH, but also in dollar terms on each of the sides. And again, you can go down below and have a look at each of them and see that for some vaults, of course, the hedge side is a lot bigger, but for others, it's a lot smaller. Lastly, a nice little feature for those of you who are participating actively in some of these vaults, you'll be able to see which ones you've currently got a deposit for. So you can see here in this wallet, I'm farming this Magic Internet Money Vault, but also I've got one open here that I'm yet to farm. And if I click this, it will take me directly to the page where I can farm this with this vault. Let's head back to the market page and we'll head back to this active vault section. Some nice features that we've also added is the ability to sort by newest to oldest or oldest to newest, and therefore you can see some of the monthly vaults that we have here, but also a nice filter on the side for filtering by a specific token. So for example, if you wanted to see just USDC, Frax and USDT, you can do so directly like that. And again, if I click reset, it's going to take me back to the original page. If we head to my vaults, we can see exactly which assets I have vaults open for at the moment. And you can see here that I've got one open for Magic Internet Money, but also one for Frax. And again, we have the same metrics on the top. This is great because if I wanted to directly go and farm, all I need to do is press this button as I showed you before. Now, an interesting thing is we also have the resolved vaults. And these are essentially all of the vaults that we had previously. And so you can have a look and see kind of how previous vaults have performed. And all you need to do is scroll down and you'll see plenty of the previous weekly vaults and some of the monthly vaults that we've offered in the past. And interestingly, you can also appreciate kind of how the TVL for some of these vaults differs over time. So take a look at that, spend some time and have a look and see how some of the past vaults have done. So let's head back to the active vaults. And that's pretty much it. That's all we wanted to show you today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you have any questions as well, let us know in the comment section below. We're happy to answer at any time. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course we'll be back with plenty more content in the near future.